What up, tribe? It's your Raji, and I would like to welcome you to my podcast, The House of Cush, where the evolved hustlers come to learn more about rootwork, conjure, tarot, culture, astrology, and a little bit of everything in between. Today, we are tapping into the October forecast for the collective energy, a little tribe reading here to see what October holds for us. So, first things first, I like to thank my spirit team so much for allowing me to stand at the crossroads and guide you guys and give you insight. Thank you so much to my spirit team for continuing to cover and protect me as I go on this journey. And thank you so much for the gift. You know, I don't abuse the gift. I honor it. I appreciate it. I love it. I respect it. Now, for the first week of October, I see that the collective is sitting in this Sun of Baskets in the upright energy. You are quite happy, idealistic, whatever it is that you are working on. You're in the beginning stages and you're finding harmony and balance in your life at this moment. But your spirit team wants to remind you over the next 7 weeks, you need to be making sure that you are tapping into very strategic planning when it comes to this new venture that you're working on. And the reason being is because I got the 6 of Knives in reverse to the 6 of Sticks in reverse. There is something that you could have dealt with in the past, something or someone, or maybe simply just a state of mind that held you in suspense. It could have been an embarrassing event. Maybe you could have failed at something that caused some sort of public embarrassment. And it's amazing because, like I said, again, you're still idealistic about your future. You're turning over a new leaf and you're just ready to move forward despite the hesitancy from, all of this unearthing that this eclipse and all of the crazy ass transits that we've been going through. So there is a situation from your past that you're overcoming, and I'm getting some clarity on that. Yeah, so you maybe at first, because I got the 6 of Baskets in reverse, so 666, y'all. So let y'all know now, 666. You maybe were feeling imbalanced. There was a lack of harmony in your life, a lack of happiness, and you were having a hard time making peace with the past about things that had gone on. Maybe you've been betrayed by some enemies. You possibly Ace of Coins in the reverse. So in terms of your stability and your money, you're switching it up because maybe you could have overgiven, or maybe you were looking for something more reciprocal, and in the past year or so you've kind of been dealt a fucked up hand, putting it mildly. You've been dealt a fucked up hand, and any lack of these things, it only made you wiser. It only made you stronger. Honestly, at the end of the day, you are going to make progress. The first 2 days of the month of October, you are needing to push forward. Make sure you're partnering with the right people, the right energies, and you may be actually needing to just tap into this ambitious feeling. Like it's like the fool's journey, right? You start off and you're not quite sure where you're going, but you're going somewhere, and that's amazing. I definitely want to tell you guys, I think you might want to tap into either Comfrey root or High John the Conqueror root. So what you're needing is make sure you get your protection rituals together. You're doing your cleansings for the beginning of the month, which is standard anyway, because you are going on a new journey. You are pushing forward, and there's a lot of people that are counting on you, and you might look at it like it's something menial or small, but you being idealistic and being happy about change and evolution is inspiring people around you. Yeah, you're going to be making an amazing amount of progress, but definitely you just got to be strategic about how you go about these, because don't allow yourself to be stuck in things that didn't work out, people that didn't work out. Like, you're at the beginning. You're at a really very interesting space for the beginning of the month. And I always say the trenches is where the legends are made. So humble beginnings, maybe, sure, but slow motion better than no motion. Now, by the second week of the month, we have the 10 of Knives in the reverse, and that's kind of like, so there's some sort of negative ass energy from the past where you were you were dealing with a hard time. It could be just due to the fact of a harsh betrayal. Let me get some clarity on that. Yeah, by the second week, there was some sort of harsh betrayal here. There could have been 5 of Coins in reverse. There could have been people in your past that really weren't interested in helping you. They weren't interested in seeing you do better. These people gave you a hard time. You have survived this disaster that, they wanted you defeated. They wanted you down bad. And these people could be talking a lot of crap about you as well. Tell me more. Yeah, this is the truth. Ace of Knives in reverse. So about 1 week, by the second week, you are going to be coming to terms with the fact that, maybe this shit didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it didn't do what you needed to do, but you are going to receive justice. You are going to, have to also, feeling the vibe of you having to accept what life has thrown at you and be willing and ready to pivot. These people from your past aren't going to help you. And honestly, the only way I'm hearing you could actually be defeated is if you're sitting up counting on the very people that wanted to see you fall. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be focused and more tapped into yourself. You need to be, accepting of who these people are, what they stand for, and moving forward and relying on your spirit team a little bit more, relying on God a little bit more, because honestly, they can't see the vision for themselves, y'all. So how is it that they can see the vision for you? Ace of Sticks in the reverse for the third week. Is Son of Sticks. There's you've been forced here in the past into some sort of fear reaction based on what you can and can't do for yourself. These people, there are about 3 people that are you were forced into independence, let me say that, because of the situation from your past. You will be gathering up your tribe by the third week, over the next 3 months. From the third week until 3 months, you are going to kind of move into a collaboration of people that share your same ideas, that share your same vision. So be open to partnerships that are aligned. Like I said, in the past, you may have been forced into independence, forced into solitude, but this was a way to instill fear in you and maybe even try to make you feel like there would be no one around you to support you in your endeavors, or that there was no one else out there like you. Now, by the 4th week, the ancestors are looking at this Libra energy with the Judgment, them bones card. There is a sense, maybe even by the 20th of the month is what I'm hearing. There is a sense of just taking a look in a long, hard look in the mirror, taking a long, hard look and just facing facts. It's time to face facts. With the Father Sims here overall, that's just letting me know Sagittarius and Libra energy. It's like, okay, you're learning to balance things out. You're learning to settle into what's real, what you can touch, not just what you feel. You were quite, but again, strategy is what you need. Taking things for what it is what you need. You may be looking, I'm seeing this woman in the picture, the Dim Bones card is getting some sort of reading or some sort of insight. So by the end of the month, you may be looking to get some sort of insight into your situation. Let me get some clarity on the Dim Bones card. Yeah, there's something that you maybe, because we got the devil, Miss Robinson in reverse, Capricorn energy. So you need to face something. maybe that you weren't really wanting to see about a relationship here. Courting came out, or a decision in regards to a relationship. A lot of major arcana cards here. Yeah, you're wrapping it up. You're starting off strong, but yeah, by the end of the month, it's like you are facing some hard truths about people that were trying to force you into just not accepting you as yourself. You know, they wanted to make you feel ashamed. You facing something about these relationships, or maybe facing that you no longer need to be codependent and attached to these relationships. A decision is definitely gonna have to be made, and it involves a Libra, a Capricorn, or possibly a Sagittarius in your life. Take it where it resonates. Yeah, you're going to be discovering some sort of truth by that second week, why somebody refused to help you, why they wanted to destroy you. Tell me more about that, because I'm interested. Six of Coins in reverse for that second week. This person just wasn't feeling like helping you, wasn't feeling like being generous at all, forcing you to be independent for yourself. This is the Big Queen in reverse. Aries could be significant, and Empress in reverse. This could have been a feminine in your life, feminine energy. Take it where it resonates. This person was kind of being quite nasty in refusing to help you. Tell me more. Bishop C.H. Mason, Taurus energy here. This person came out Hierophant in reverse. Clarity. Five of Sticks in the upright. Let's see. Oh, child. Yeah, they got these people have some sort of vested interest in you not exploring the true nature of yourself. I always get that vibe that when people are very intimidated about you showing up as yourself, you know, it's more of a projection thing. So when you see these people kind of bullying you and wanting you to have a sense of defeat here, it's more about them and less about you. And that's a lesson that's going to pop up by the second week, no matter what industry you're in. But these people, they were moving quite, competitively. You're going to have to be assertive about these folks. Yeah, you're gonna have to push through, be assertive, because these people are trying to bully you, and they're willing to go the distance. You know, they don't have any morals when it comes to that. 5 days is significant. The 5th day of the week, that Friday. Interesting. That's crazy. Ooh, yeah, they're working together. That could be that Taurus and that Aries, and they're both in the reverse. They could be collaborating, trying to force you into submission. Why is it that they want to do this? Why are they so invested? Four of Knives in the reverse, clarity. Father of Baskets in reverse. This could be a father figure here, or someone that you would have considered to be nurturing, but this was moreover a person that was emotionally manipulative. This person is not operating on all 8 cylinders, y'all. They ain't operating like these Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. This person could have been tasked by this Mother of Sticks, fire sign feminine, to take this action to destabilize you, maybe not tell you some sort of truth, but this person's like, they will use your feelings against you, whether this be a partnership in business, a partnership in relationships, or family. But this Mother of Sticks, she kind of played on that though, right? She's playing on that. So you're being asked to be very brave again and be very intentional in your day-to-day life, especially by the second week. You're going to have to really stand up in their chest with it, because they're trying to, like, let me see about these 3 of Baskets. Yeah, they want to, like, push you into a Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They want you to continue to live out a cycle. And this is being done by this Father of Sticks energy, heavy fire sign energy. Like, these people are quite passionate, they're quite active. So again, I guess that's why Spirit's saying, like, make sure like you keeping your plans to yourself. 15:15 on the timestamp. Make sure that you are really about what you say you about in terms and don't be slacking on your protection. Yeah, tell me more about that Father of Sticks. Yeah, whoever he is, 7 of coins in reverse. You'll notice by the 3rd week of the month, if you know, spirits are giving you some sort of downloads, this person is going to be getting what they deserve for their actions, trying to force you. They get 10 of coins in reverse, 3rd week of the month. This person could be losing some sort of foundation, stability, their family here. They're just in 4 of baskets in reverse. They're going to be in some sort of emotional stronghold. They won't be getting any further offers for these actions that they took. This person could be trying to make some sort of decision here to travel towards you or take some sort of inspired action. 4 of sticks in reverse, because by the 3rd week, again, they're out of options when it comes to building and growing. Daughter of baskets in reverse, they're going to be out of options. This person is going to be moving quite emotionally. 2 of knives in reverse, because they see that you're very much protected. They see that you are protecting yourself. So they're going to try to figure something out. Be mindful, as usual, of people who come back from the past and try to work with you and they did you dirty. 9 days is significant. The ninth of the month. That's crazy. Yeah. You got to be mindful. You know, you might be ready for change. You might be evolving and doing your thing, but that does not mean everybody else is, you know, doing the same thing. They flogging, baby. They faking. They not being for real. Okay, you gonna have to call judgment on this situation so that you can move forward. Spirit wants you to be realistic about this shit. Back of the deck, railroad bill here. Yeah, moving on. Cancer season could be significant. Let me see. Let's see what the guides have to say. That's crazy. It's always giving very much tea. Yeah, you're still moving forward though, and that's because like you have the ability to dream. You have the ability to see like the bright side. You know some glass half full type teams, and you're moving forward. You don't give a damn. And see, that's what's throwing them off. Like, they was assuming that they was gonna bully you into submission, bully you into not pursuing your dreams, and they wasn't able to do that. So that's why those energies are somewhat spiraling. So like I said, new business, new spots, new places. They don't like that shit. Because you were supposed to be somewhere sitting down being quiet. You were supposed to be somewhere, chilling. Yeah, these people was trying to make sure you didn't have the ability to do shit. That's why you got to be assertive. That's why you got to be strong. That's why it's going to test your faith. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, shit. There is no, what's that quote? There is no plan B. This shit's gonna work out. And that's how you gotta approach it. Because whatever it is that you're pursuing, these people just want to throw you off your square, Yeah. And you might not want to see what it is when it comes to these relationships. But like by that 4th week of October, you gonna be like, oh... these motherfuckers really don't fuck with me. Like, if you ain't already came to that conclusion, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people aren't themselves anymore. Like, you are very much in the vibe of looking at who they were in your past. You know what I mean? Like, okay, these my mom. I heard a creator say, like, you got to take away these people's titles. You know what I'm saying? These people are surviving in your essence and your energy based on titles and positions. Ooh, a card just fell out. Y'all, let me get it off the floor. What is it? Stealing, baby. Theft. that first week. Somebody might be trying to steal your ideas. Theft. Because I got the, what's this? It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 7? Wait, hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 of swords in the upright. Yeah. They gonna be trying to be, they be trying to steal. Like I said, these people's taking from you. I'm gonna go and take that card, because then I got a 3 of cups in reverse. So they did something to make you not fuck with them, and you don't need to be bitter about it, but you need to remember, like, okay, just because I forgave you for me doesn't mean that you get access back into my life. Yeah, these people that stole from you, that did you dirty, that lied on your name, they're gonna be going through a tower the first week of October. So if they be reaching out to you, that's, why they is going through some second week. What I just said, Ace of Cups in the upright. There's an apology. There's a, I had a come to Jesus moment. That fire sign here, that person is going to be trying to apologize, or you could be the fire sign in question. Take it where it resonates. She's going to be apologizing because this person is going to want to try to keep some sort of secret. Cancer could also be significant. I got the Moon card. Yeah. They going to be trying, because they trying to keep some shit a secret. And that's been a heavy theme over the past couple of weeks. Like, whatever it is that whatever it is that you bring to the table, it's like they trying their best to keep you in the shadows and to keep you from blowing up in a way that you will be seen as an inspiration and not as like a nuisance. Third week, yeah, heartbreak hotel, baby. 3 of swords. What's this? The Magician. You are being encouraged. Gemini could be significant here. You're being encouraged to stand in your power, and maybe you even manifested off of this heartbreak. You're turning, what they say, your pain into purpose by the 3rd week of the month. You turning your pain into purpose, okay? 4th week, the Star card, Aquarius energy. You need to be believing in yourself. You need to be also living in the real. Like, as much as you are watering your dreams, you also need to be staying grounded in reality and making those things happen. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 stars on the Star card. And to me, that's just like, that might be significant to somebody. The number 8 might take you 8 weeks, 8 months. But you need to continue to believe in yourself. You may be trying like a lot of different things, and that's okay. Continue to, it might be one thing that may fuel your success, and you will use that one thing to water other things. That's what I'm picking up on. Believe in yourself. Spirit says you need to stop worrying and believe that you are blessed and highly favored. You need to stop hiding. Also, you need to believe in yourself and stop worrying, because it's like keeping you from committing to the journey. The Hermit in reverse, right? You gotta have unshakable faith, you know, even if it's bit by bit. It's going to be one thing that's going to support the rest of the things. Virgo is significant here. Yes, you can't commit because you don't want to face some sort of truth here. Ace of Swords in reverse about a relationship. It's going to be somebody that's going to try to play on your top, whether it be a family member, an old lover. I just heard believe what you see also. You know, yeah, you can't commit. I just also heard you can't commit to this person because they're a liar. They lied to you about something in the past. Ace of Wands in reverse, trying to force you to stay in this cycle of like loss and despair with the Eight of Cups in reverse, making you feel like you didn't have any options, you weren't worthy. Nine of Cups in reverse. You need to release yourself from that trap. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this person, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Don't allow these people to control your narrative and control your life. That King of Pentacles in reverse. This person's very selfish. This person's somewhat of a bully, earth sign masculine. That could be a Virgo in your life. Spirit does not want you to give this person the opportunity to come into your new life. Page of Pentacles in the reverse to the Four of Sticks. Yeah, make better decisions. Make instant decisions. It's like whatever choice you make, it needs to be in favor of you and what you want to do and not anybody else. You need to be building partnerships and relationships that you can trust and that lift you up, not tear you down. And overall, this person's very afraid. Page of Wands in reverse. They're afraid that you're not going to accept their apology. Page of Cups as well in reverse. These people are afraid and they're scared because it's going to hurt their ego. It's going to hurt their ambitions to build. Yeah, but this is divine justice at the end of the day, right? You're almost there. This is justice. Justice card came out. Libra. Shit. Libra season, baby. By the end of Libra season, it's going to be for real out here in these streets. You don't need to be trying to save people from their karma. You learn your lesson and they need to go and learn their motherfucking lesson, okay? You be getting justice for these people trying to embarrass you, trying to keep you in these cycles, trying to make you fearful about your dreams and your hopes, especially when it comes to your career and like what you want to do with your life. Like, no, they are going to be punished. Fucking dream killers. The dream killers are being called to the front, baby. And they need to learn their lesson just like you had to learn yours. They do. That's the overall of it. Let me see what the Oracle has to say. Let's see what the Oracle has to say. I like stem, y'all. My bad. Oh my God. Y'all hear them cards, baby? That good shuffle is from all of my summers playing Tonk and Spades at Outward Bound in summer camp in July. Yeah. Good shuffler, baby. You are protected from this tower, okay? First week. First day out, like Gucci. You are protected, baby. You don't have much to worry about. And you need to remain protective over your ideas. And if children are involved, protect your children. Protect your home. You don't need to be bothered. Sacred at the bottom of the deck. Blessings are just yours to have. You are going to have to, you may be called to defend yourself. Scorpio could be significant here by the second week. So again, make sure if y'all want to get some bang for wards going on, then, hit my line because I got you. You might have to do a bang for ward. Protection and defense. Yep. Because they playing. By the third week, your confidence will be building. The confidence peacocks are significant. Get confident. You can manifest off your pain. You can manifest and show the world, like I said, about how you could turn pain into purpose. It put me in mind of, you all know Cardi B came out with this album and she's like talking about herself in her realest, truest, like authentic way. And that's just what they tell, like, you can be confident. You can tell your story in the way that it works for you. It's the way to do everything. Near future, well, my bad, y'all. The end of the month. You rest. You're going to be able to rest. You're going to be able to rest. All you got to do is do the work. Build it up. Stay ready so you don't got to get ready. You're getting ready to go into hibernation. I don't know why poke root is coming in my mind's eye. You're going to be able to rest. You could be getting a new home. You could be traveling by the end of the month. See, they want to give you the opportunity to start this new life and rest. And see, that's why, like, this person got a torture kink. these people got torture kinks. Like, they just don't want to see you chilling in your soft life era, whether you be a man or a woman, biologically, however you want to shake it. They don't want to see you chilling. They want to work your ass to death like a Haitian slave. I ain't even gonna hold you. I gotta keep it real, man. These people don't want to see you chilling, getting the fruits of your labor off of your gifts and your talents and your abilities. Like, they got some fucking issues with that. That's why you gotta stay away from them. Koala bears can be significant. Scorpions, peacocks, and bears. Yeah, you'll be okay. I see good things. Is there anything else we need to know in regards to the finances for the month, Spirit? Strength, okay, Leo. So stay confident, stay strong, focus on your gifts and your abilities. You might want to do that beginning of the month um prosperity bowl. Don't skip them rituals. Don't skip your rituals. Don't slack, because what you doing is you building up your what do they call it when you get ready for harvest season? But you gotta like get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. You gotta get ready. So do the work now, and then when it get cold, then you could chill. Confidence and strength. Stay confident. Stay strong. You can tame the lion. You could tame the beast. Orange is very significant. Somebody might need to be working with oranges for your prosperity bowls, taking your baths, lemons. hmm Yeah, utilize your resources. Be confident in your resources. But I see someone who's taming the beast. You are stronger than you think you are, and it's because you know how to balance. You are not afraid to evolve. Okay? Anything else? Now, the fool in reverse. Maybe in the past you were afraid to take this leap of faith, fearing that maybe you would have to battle and fight. That was just the seven of wands in the upright. Maybe you had to fight a lot of battles. But Knight of Swords in reverse is saying this time you're prepared. You know what I'm saying? You're not building from inexperience, you're building from experience. You don't have to rush. Now, this needs to be strategic. Don't rush this don't go into these things just saying anything without all the proper information, the proper knowledge, because you will fail. Maybe you felt like you rushed last time and you went into failure, especially when it comes to bringing people into your business and your circle. Three of Pentacles in the upright. This is definitely having to do with your career, your stability, who you bring in, and also be careful who you are learning from and listening to as well. Ooh, death is around the corner, baby. By Scorpio season, there's gonna be some interesting things happening here. Possibly for either a Scorpio or an air sign feminine here. Maybe you could have this person. Something about this person, and they don't want you to. So you're not gonna see some shit coming. Ooh, this got interesting, quick. Yeah, this person. They want to end you. Something you don't see. This person is trying to leave you out in the cold. Yeah, you need to continue to work, continue to build, continue to do the hard work. Seven of Pentacles in the upright. It's like you can have what you want, but you got to work for it. And there's an Emperor in reverse here that is also experiencing a Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Could be in Aries. Due to the betraying you, this person could be being left out in the cold. They saying leave this motherfucker out in the cold because they betrayed your ass. Whatever you built or are building, it is for you to enjoy, not them. Yeah, this person, Spirit saying if you accept this offer, You're gonna regret it. You are gonna regret it because this person is under judgment, and you are gonna be stepping in the way of their karma. They're under judgment. Yeah, they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to do the shadow work. Boom, the sun in the reverse came out before I could even say this shit, y'all. This person trying to escape their karma by aligning themselves with high vibrational people. 304 on the timestamp. Oh, you don't need to do that. You do not need to do that. Queen of Cups. They trying to get behind somebody nurturing, someone caring, someone blessed, someone that is covered, fruitful, you can grow things, you all the things, and you need to deny this request. This person is going to throw you into a loop. Yeah, keep yourself as the main priority. The third week is very significant for you. This person could have told you some sort of lie in the past. A Sagittarius could be significant. Somebody could have been lying about a Sagittarius. This person is dealing with a high priestess in reverse, Taurus, Sag, and now someone's spilling out some sort of information that they know it's going to shame the family here or take away some stability by the third week. And then now this person's wanting to extend you some sort of offer or opportunity for the future. They're trying to get themselves ahead, or they see you moving ahead. And the Hangman in reverse is saying you've been released from this person, and now they want to come in and do what's right. The Hierophant here, this could be someone in a position of power that, they could have abused their power and they lost this fight by the third week. You no longer want to partner with this person, Two of Cups, because they're reckless. They do too damn much. Knight of Wands in reverse. Expect quick communication, quick movement, because this person's going to try to love bomb you. And love bombing is not, exclusive to relationships, you guys. So take it where it resonates. They're going to try to love bomb you and then they're going to leave. Yeah, you're not going to get the desires that you want out of this person because King of Swords in reverse, this person is very manipulative. They're very cold. They are a lover and a leaver. They love them, then they leave them, baby. And they don't feel bad about it. You got out of this, you know what I'm saying? But this person, they build themselves up. This Empress in reverse, though, this Aries feminine energy here, they're burdened by some sort of debt. They're trying to heal from whatever went on with this Empress in reverse. Yeah, and this cycle is going to stay going because this person has too many demonic attachments and, you know, shit going on. You don't want to get engaged with fighting with these people by trying to, like, accept some sort of cut from them. This person, do not help this person. Six of Pentacles in reverse, because they have a lot more troubles ahead of them and you're not trying to absorb that energy. You need to be focused on your money and moving forward for your future. Make the decision to move forward. Third week gonna be heavy. They're gonna be in your energy heavy. Yup. They're gonna be in your energy heavy by the third week. Spirit did not want to leave after that third week at all, y'all. That's crazy. Oh my lord. So make them deal with their own reaping what they sow, their own karma. It is not it's not your spot to deal with that. Five of baskets in the upright from the ancestors. They said move the fuck on. Because they're a liar. Son of Knives in reverse. They lie. And they're gonna lie. There are Eight of Coins in reverse. This person doesn't have any ambitions, any goals. This could involve the workplace, school. Like, they lying. They lying like hell. Yeah, so you're gonna have to make a decision, Eight of Knives, because there's some sort of secret that's gonna come out or be exposed by a Cancer to end this cycle. This could be a Cancer feminine energy because I got a Mother of Baskets in reverse. hmm This person's trying to drive you crazy. Uh-huh. So you may be in hermit mode right now, so they can't feed off of you. So this person's feeling weak, Leo, Virgo, and they're trying to balance things out because there could be, again, some sort of legal justice issue or spiritual court type of issue that they're dealing with. And this person doesn't want to fight this battle alone. So they're going to try to be manipulative. They're running out of time is what I just heard. And this person, they trying to release this burden by taking some sort of action here to end this partnership because maybe they don't believe that what they're doing is wrong, but they're still not going to get a rebirth because this high priestess in reverse is doing magic, and someone knows. Maybe they figured it out, or you could have told them, and this clarity that they're receiving has them wanting to heal things. But Spirit says this is only going to slow you down. So release yourself because there is something that's going to come out, particularly about a Pisces or a Leo energy. And you ain't trying to stop your plans for this person. You know, there's a breakup here because of toxic family. These people don't care for you. This mother figure is very like selfish. She takes a lot. This is a codependent energy, you know. She's doing all the wrong things, trying to avoid a tower, playing stupid to be honest. And so whatever quick movement towards you is just so you don't walk away. This person doesn't have the ground is barren, y'all. It's barren. This father of coins, he can't grow. He's out of control. He doesn't have a good foundation here. He's an emperor in reverse. This is not someone you fight for. This person wants to live the lifestyle, but or spirit is saying basically, if you want to live this protected lifestyle, you got to get the hell on. It's people in your energy that just don't want to do the work, and they don't want to see you thrive either. Like, fuck all they staying down till you come up shit. You better tell them to meet your ass at the top, baby. They gotta do the work. These people gotta do the work. And you had to do it, so like I said earlier, so the fuck do they, okay? Don't get caught up in the rapture. No pun intended. Don't get caught up in the rapture, darling. For the month of October, you've got, face the music, move on with your life, because these people, they haven't changed. You know what I'm saying? You don't owe them anything. You don't owe these people shit. You don't. And that's just what tea is. So that's October for you. You getting justice for these issues. Living your truth. Don't be stupid. Don't move recklessly. It's all working out in your favor. Money good, but you gotta have discipline. You gotta have faith. Ha ha. So that's that, y'all. If you need a private reading to look deeper into your finances, your love life, your overall energy for the month of October, go ahead and click the link in my bio and book a October forecast reading now. And if you are wanting to you're more of a DIYer, join my Patreon. Okay. The link is in the bio for that too. And there are a lot of resources that you guys will benefit from in that arena. And I've got some amazing things planned for October for my different subscribers. Okay. But that's what it is, y'all, and that's what it's gonna be. Make sure you follow, like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You never know who it can help. I love you guys, and we're gonna chat soon. Bye.